Hello and welcome to a seated boxing exercise session. Today we're going to be performing 4 different exercises, so I want you to be in a sturdy chair. Make sure you check your surroundings and there's nothing in your way. Have some proper clothing and footwear on, or you can be barefoot if you are performing this at home. And have a sip of water before we get started. So we're going to begin with a little warm-up. So I want you to scooch to the edge of your chair and we're just going to be pretending that we're jumping a rope. So have your elbows close to your sides, have your arms up, pretend that you're holding that jump rope in your hands. And then we're just going to make the motion with our arms as well as elevate one knee at a time to the sky. So this is a nice whole body warm up. You're working at a light intensity. We can pick up the pace once we get the hang of it. So again, be very kind to the floor as you elevate and then lower each leg. And you're also doing the arm rotations as well. Focus on your breathing, keep your back straight, engage your core. So pull that belly button in towards your spine. We're going to be doing this for about 20 more seconds, and then we'll go into our first exercise, which is called crosses. So we're going to be doing some punching today. Five more seconds. Let's pick up the pace a little bit for these last few seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, so we're gonna do some crosses. So I want you to scooch back into your chair. We're going to have our feet about hip width apart. They're planted into the ground. Arms are up by our face. We're gonna tuck our chin and stare forward. Our fists are just under our eyes. And to do a cross, you're going to extend your arm and cross it in front of your body. And we're gonna bring that back to center. And we're gonna do this with the left arm. So extend, bring it back. We want our fingers to be pointing to the ground, so you're kind of rotating your wrist as well as you perform this exercise, and your knuckles are pointing forward. Remember to focus on your breathing, so you're going to exhale as you punch and inhale as you return your arm. Once you get the hang of this, I want you to pick up the pace a little bit. Make sure your chin is tucked. Make sure your shoulders are down, and you're always bringing your arms back to the center. You're rotating at your core here as well, so keep your core engaged. You don't have to be very forceful as you extend your arm, and just go at a pace that's right for you. Always look to where you're punching. And exhale as you extend, and inhale as you bring your arm back. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. You can drop those arms, roll out your shoulders, and give your arms a shake. And now we're going to go into another exercise, and it is called jabs. So it's the same idea as crosses. We're going to have our hands up by our face, tuck your chin, keep your knuckles just below your eyes. But now for jabs, we're just extending our arms straight out in front of us and bringing it back. This is supposed to be a very quick motion. Typically, you do this to throw off your opponent. So just extend quickly and bring it back quickly. You're activating your lat muscles here, and your triceps and your biceps. It's a great upper body exercise. Again, we're rotating our wrist so that our knuckles are pointing forward and our fingers would be pointing towards the ground. Pick up the pace once you get the hang of it. Always make sure you return your arms to the center. You want to extend your arm all the way. Again, this doesn't have to be forceful. Just want to focus on the movement. Keep those feet planted into the ground. You're going to feel your body sway a little bit. That's okay. We want to activate your core. We have 10 more seconds. Always look to where you're punching. Bring those arms back all the way. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop those arms. Roll your shoulders. Shake your arms. Perfect. Our last exercise that we'll be performing in this session is called a 1-2 boxing combo. So we're going to be combining what we just learned into one exercise. So we're going to do a jab with our left hand and then a cross with our right hand. If you are left-handed, you're welcome to do a jab with your right hand and a cross with your left hand. So again, we're going to have our feet planted into the ground. Bring your hands up to your face. Tuck your chin, and we're jabbing with our left hand. So that's extending your hand right out in front of you, crossing with our right hand. So we're crossing our hand and extending it in front of us. So again, jab left, cross right. Bring those arms back after you extend. Jab, cross, keep that chin tucked. Jab, cross, keep your shoulders down. Pick up the pace when you get the hang of this motion. The cross and the jab are very similar, so this shouldn't be too challenging. But again, we want to make sure we have the right rhythm. So go slow and then pick up the pace. Keep that core engaged because you're going to be moving at your core, especially when you're crossing. Exhale on the punch and inhale on the return. We're going to perform this for 20 more seconds. Try to pick up the pace. Always look to where you're punching. You got this, team. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop your hands, drop your shoulders, give your shoulders a roll, and shake out your arms. And that completes this exercise session. Thank you for joining me.